Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm doing a hospital story time. So I'm not telling you my whole hospital story, but this is from when I was in residential. And we're gonna call this girl Linda. Me and Linda did not like each other very much, as you will probably realize in this story. But I will be talking about mine and hers relationship. But okay, she was 17 at the time, I think. She's either 16 or like about to turn 17. And I was 13 at the time, so she was about 3 or 4 years older than me. For some reason, she loved to pick on me. You like this story? Yeah, you do. My cat's over there sitting on my guy. He's just like intensely staring at me. So no, I'm not. But she didn't like me very much, honestly. And so I always took up with her for a while. I was honestly just trying to be that good kid and try to leave. Maybe like 2 weeks before I left, I started going insane. I had enough of that place. I knew I was leaving soon because I went on my home pass. I only went on one because like I left the next week. But she was always so rude. And so, when I found out I was leaving, that's when everything bad happened. I told everyone that I was leaving. I didn't tell them when. Well, I did tell them when. And like she acted a little happy, but she said she was happy for me, but she was mad for her because like she wasn't leaving. She's been there for almost a whole year at the time. If she's still there, she would have been there for a whole year now. But she got really mad. And so she was already picking on me for a while. So everything got worse. So what happened was, there's this one day, and I was hoping it would be a good day. Like last night we were painting on the walls because we were going to redo the unit. And I woke up early. I didn't mean to, obviously. I didn't want to. It's like freaking 6 a.m. We don't wake up till like 7 a.m. and then we get ready until like 7:30. So I took a nice shower, and they let me sit out in the unit with this other girl. I did not like her either. Me and her did not get along. But she makes me mad. She made me so mad. She wouldn't even let me walk around the room. She's like, when people walk behind me, that triggers me. I'm like, okay, maybe that does, but what if I like walk farther away? Like, I'm not going to hurt you. She's like, no, just like go in line. So I'm like, well, so I respected that, obviously. But it was going good for a while. It was like the weekend, I think, and we ate breakfast. And so one of the staff was doing her hair because she liked to get them in braids, 2 braids. And so she started talking crap, and I started talking crap back. She was like, you say you're all innocent, but you're not. I'm like, I'm more innocent than you. I didn't say that, but I really wanted to. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care if I'm innocent or not. Like, I don't think anyone in that hospital was innocent. Like, in any way. Well, like, maybe in a few ways, but like, they weren't like 100% innocent. And so she started talking crap, and I started talking crap back. And so she got up. And so I wish I was grabbing my things. So there was a unit, there was a nurse's station over here, and then there was this little room that had a door, and we would watch YouTube in there and stuff. So the door was open, And I ran in there and I shut the door. And I have my journal in my hands and stuff. But I didn't grab my planner. And I don't care. It was a stupid planner. I have it somewhere still. She didn't rip that up. But my pictures were in there. So she started talking all this crap, and I'm just like, okay. She started trying to break in the door. But, like, she couldn't be because the door was locked and the staff was standing in front of it. Because there was staff with me in the room. Because, like, she had to get in there, obviously. And so she decided to go in my planner, take my pictures, and rip it up. You have no idea how upset that made me feel. There were like 10 pictures in there, and a lot of them were not replaceable. And so, like, I couldn't fix them. There's just one picture I had though. There's this one picture that was like not replaceable, and like I had the part of the ripped up part that I saved, because like that picture was like, it's over like 12 years old, and like that picture is not replaceable. Like, I don't know where I'll be able to find it. Like, I can look, but I probably won't be able to find it. I won't be able to find a lot of those pictures. Good things I had those small pictures here. But she made me real upset. I started screaming at her. I was crying. And so they took her away, and I went to another unit and they put her back on the unit. I'm just like, so is she gonna get punished for this? No, she never gets punished. And so like later that day, I went back to the unit because whatever, it's like 4 p.m. I went there around like 6, 7. Hi, orange baby. So, we were fine for the rest of the day, I think. Maybe. So, a few days later, there was a new girl. And nobody liked her. She was scary. And like, she said she could fight. So, she bullied me. She was really rude. And one day, me and this other new girl, who was finally had someone who was younger than me. Hi baby. We were watching YouTube. And I was like, oh, can I show you guys one of my videos? And like, she was like, sure. Well, I said, you guys, there was probably someone else in the room. But then, this girl was like, we do not want to see your ugly face. I'm like, you calling me ugly? Look at you. She was ugly. So she started talking trash. And she was like, you're ugly, you're scary. I'm like, I'm the least intimidating person here. Well, one of them. I'm like, I didn't do anything bad in the hospital, really. Like, I screamed a few times at people because they made me really mad or they made me really upset. But she wasn't there for any of that. So it's kind of just like, so she started saying that I was a boy, because this is when I first got my hair cut. And I'm just like, I'm not a boy. I'm not that ugly. I'm a little ugly, but not that ugly. Not ugly like her. I'm not scary. And so, I had this journal, a new journal, because the other girl ripped mine up again somehow. So she decided to go rip up my notebook. And this girl, whatever her name was, what are we calling her, Linda? She was in another unit. So, don't we love a good old fight? So, we got sent to the, back because she was being crazy. We all had to. And so, like, she was trying to fight me and stuff. Staff wouldn't let her, and the staff went away for a second. She's like, I'll fight you right here, right now. And I'm like, please don't. I'm not trying to, like, not, I'm not trying to stay here longer. So she started talking crap again. So I went up to her and I slapped her. My favorite staff, he ran in. He didn't really restrain me. He restrained her. Like she tried to hurt me, but she didn't. Like, I got the last hit. And that staff that was like my second help, he was like in the room with me, in the hallway, and like he was like, good job. Like I was crying, and just like, so she got sent away to that unit while Linda was at, and Linda came back, and she was mad because I hit her favorite staff. Okay, I didn't really hit her. Like, she was physically touching me. She was the one who was restraining me when I had no reason to be restrained. So she tried to fight me. That was a really long fight. The staff tried to break it up so many times. And, like, I probably hit her first. I don't know. But, like, my insurance person, for whatever she's called, she wanted me to file a police report. I'm like, no, thank you. But, I kind of just gave up in that fight, honestly. She's not a good fighter. But in the middle of it, I just kind of gave up. I just, like, kind of sat there. I'm like, okay, punch my head all you want. Give me a concussion. She did. I didn't really care. It didn't really hurt that bad. Like, sure, I saw colors, stars, but, like, I didn't pass out. They were trying to get her to stop. But, like, I didn't. She didn't. So I got the last hit too. And so, like, one of my other favorite staffs, because the other staff that I was talking about wasn't allowed to be on the unit with Linda because Linda accused him for hitting her, and no, he didn't. I was there. And so she was like, go wash your mouth off. And I'm like, no, there's nothing on my mouth. I don't feel anything. She's like, she had dragged me to my bathroom. And she made me. And I'm like, there's nothing on my lip. But, like, it was bleeding. Like, whatever. And so I was crying on my bed. And I was like, I just let her do that to me. And she was like, you never let someone do that to you. You fight back. And I'm like, and I was like, I lost. And she's like, no, you didn't. So then the next day, we got into another fight. And that was my second to last day. The next day I left. I left on Tuesday, but I was supposed to leave on Wednesday. But I didn't because I had switched units. My therapist is just like, okay, we're just gonna let you leave on Tuesday. Like, yay. But don't forget to love a good fight story. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. For more story times, comment down below what other kind of story times you would like to hear. If you would like to hear more hospital stories or more fight stories or like boy stories or school stories, whatever kind of stories you guys want to hear. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video.